Google continues to add new features to its Google Pixel Watch lineup. In this video, we'll look at what's new and recap the December 2023 through March 2024 feature drops for the Pixel Watch. But first, if you have a Pixel Watch and are looking for new watch faces, consider purchasing my watch faces for Wear OS. Find a link in the video description. First is Do Not Disturb and Bedtime mode syncing. This feature was first announced in December of last year and should now be rolled out to all Pixel Watch users with a Pixel phone. Do Not Disturb and Bedtime mode syncing is a feature that will sync your watch's mode to that of your Pixel phone. So if you set your phone to Do Not Disturb, your watch will also be set to Do Not Disturb. I do find this feature quite useful, as on the Pixel phone, there are various ways to set up when Do Not Disturb is automatically enabled, such as during calendar events, or at a scheduled time during the day. And with this feature, my watch will also follow these settings. Being able to sync the bedtime mode is also a great feature, as this solves the inconvenience I had previously with the Pixel Watch of having to manually enable bedtime mode every night on my watch, as there was not a way to have the mode turn on automatically. Bedtime mode is a Do Not Disturb mode that keeps the screen from turning on from motion and mutes notifications, so your watch won't disturb your sleep. Thanks to this sync option of bedtime mode, I can set a bedtime schedule via the clock app on my Pixel phone, and both my watch and phone will use that schedule. You can enable or disable the Do Not Disturb and Bedtime mode sync feature from the Pixel Watch's companion app on your Pixel phone under the Notifications section. Note, it appears this feature is only available for Pixel phone users. Next is transit instructions on the Google Maps app on the Pixel Watch. Now, in places where public transit is available, you'll see an option for public transit when getting directions in the Google Maps app on your watch. The transportation option is shown alongside the existing car, walk, and bike options. In addition, you can view the public transit schedule by selecting a nearby transit station. For example, if you select a nearby bus stop, you can see upcoming buses arriving at that stop, as well as the approximate arrival time. Up next is updates to the Wallet app on the Pixel Watch. Now, in addition to your credit cards and debit cards, passes that you have in the Google Wallet app on your phone will also now be accessible in the Wallet app on your watch. These could include grocery store rewards cards, hotel reservations, airline tickets, and other Google Wallet-compatible items. These items are available below your credit and debit cards on your watch. Tap one to access the barcode. Next is call screen transcripts on the Google Pixel Watch. This feature is exclusive to Pixel Watch users who use a Pixel 6 or newer Pixel phone, and in countries where Google's call screen is available. If you don't know, call screen is a feature available on Pixel phones where phone calls from unknown numbers or suspected spam calls are first answered by the Google Assistant, who will ask the caller the reason for the call and the caller's name, and then provide you with a transcript of what was heard so you can decide if you'd like to pick up the call or not. For phone calls that are automatically screened by this call screen feature, now the transcript showing what was heard will also be shown on your Pixel Watch, and you can decide if you'd like to answer or decline the call right from your watch. The recent Pixel feature drop also brings the updated user interface in the Fitbit exercise app to the first-generation Pixel Watch. This updated design was already available on the Pixel Watch 2. The updated interface replaces the previous grid-like layout with a single-column layout featuring bold, large text. The heart rate zone meter is now on the left edge instead of the top. Like before, swipe to the right of the main screen to access pause and end workout controls. Swipe to the left to access detailed metrics of the current workout. Overall, the updated design is better than the old design, in my opinion. The large text makes it easier to quickly read information while running, for example. There are a few other features Google announced are coming to the first generation Pixel Watch in the March feature drop, features that are already available on the Pixel Watch 2, but as of the time of recording, early April, I have not received them. These features are heart zone training in the Fitbit Exercise app, the Fitbit Relax app, and auto start workout detection. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Once I get these and try them out, I'll discuss those features in an upcoming video. And that's the recap of the new features on the Google Pixel Watch. Thanks for watching. Until next time.